Hey guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead. Time for supper. So tonight is a Chris's creation, and I hope it turns out. But anyways, this week I'm going to try to do mostly or all gluten-free. I think it's all, but maybe I'm wrong, you know what I mean? So don't Chris, that wasn't completely, you know. But I do have a few of my friends, Marcia and Rhoda, that are gluten-free, and actually I've been having trouble with gluten the last week or so too, so I thought this would be a great idea. And you know, gluten-free doesn't mean you have to eat nasty foods. I can tell you there's more cheese and there's more starches and things like that, but I did go gluten-free for like a year. It wasn't that bad. So tonight I'm going to do, I don't know, hopefully hopefully it turns out good. So I'm trying to use stuff from my pantry as well as my freezer and whatever too. So I have quite a few canned potatoes downstairs. So I've got 3 cans here. And we're doing that because Tom really loves potatoes. Now when you use canned, whether you did them yourself or you bought them at the store, whatever it happens to be, make sure that you rinse them really, really well. Because if you don't, they don't taste that great. They just don't. So I'm going to put potatoes, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to season them because, you know, the potatoes in a can, well, any potatoes actually don't have a lot of spice on them. And when I can them myself, I don't put salt or anything in them, so I always have to, you know, do that myself. Alright, so today I processed my onions. This is all I got. There was some that were so small it just wasn't worth cutting up. And so we're going to use some of those and put over top of it. I don't think we need a lot of them because they seem like pretty strong. You know, but even though I didn't get much, I don't want them to go to waste, so why not use them up? You know what I mean? I'll put them in the freezer and use them. So now I'm going to add those burgers. I'll get my scissors. My thumb's not working as good as it should again. I don't know why it does that. I think it's arthritis in it, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to use those burgers that I bought because Tom says, oh yeah, we got plenty of burgers. He went and looked. Not so much. So I ended up making them all into pound patties or pound packages, and we didn't have any left, so that's okay. But that's alright, we've got these. And these don't have any gluten in them, it's just cheese in there. Cheese and onion. Alright, so now I'm debating how I want to do this. Okay, let's do it this way. Alright, so now I love cream and mushroom soup to cook with, but you do know that most of the cream and mushroom soups have gluten in them. But if you buy the Progresso, and no, I'm not representing Progresso, they are actually, they're gluten-free. I found that out when I was cooking gluten-free. So, you know, they might cost a little bit more than your regular, like Walmart cream and mushroom soup, but they're gluten-free, and that's wonderful. So now I'm going to pour this over top. Make sure each burger's covered, and then I'm going to put the extra down into the potatoes. So this is going to be like a complete meal all in one. Alright, so we got that. Then I want to take mushrooms and put that over the top. Make sure each one of the burgers has mushrooms on them. I mean, maybe this will turn out like crap, I don't know. But maybe it'll turn out really, really good too. And then I'm going to put mushrooms down the sides, whatever I have left. Alrighty. Then I'm going to put, of course, Swiss cheese on there. So we're going to put a piece of Swiss cheese over whichever hamburger would be. Just like so. And I've heated my oven up to 350, and I'm going to set it for 35 minutes because we got to make sure that the burger cooks all the way through. The potatoes are cooked all the way through, and I actually bought 10 more pounds of potatoes, but then I got to thinking, potatoes take so long when you're cooking them in the oven that I didn't want it to be where, you know, the potatoes weren't done, but the hamburgers were, whatever. That's why I decided to go with the canned potatoes. And I know a lot of people that have pantries have those, so why not use them? Now I was thinking, what could I use as a side dish? So I'm going to put a little bit of cottage cheese in both bowls. And I'm going to take some grapes. And yes, these have all been washed and everything. They're actually the ones that were supposed to go to Tom for lunch. And he keeps forgetting to take them. So I'm going to use a few of them up. I looked, and it's not unusual to put grapes with cottage cheese. So why not? I usually send a big container of grapes with him to work, and then he just eats them as he goes along every day. He might take a handful or might take a whole bunch of them. It's up to him. This is what I put him in. I wash him and then I put him in there, and then he carries them to work. He'll remember it tomorrow, hopefully. And then I'm just going to mix that in with it. So it'll be a nice little sweet but nutritious side dish. And I think it'll be good. Just like that. So I'll be back when that's done. Alright, so Tom's really close to home, so let's get this packaged up. We're going to package this one up for his lunch. We're going to put all those potatoes in there. That's going to be delicious. And then we're going to do 2 on his plate for tonight for dinner. This will be like an all-complete meal. And that's kind of what I wanted it to be. So now let's see if it tastes worth anything, you know? Alright, so this is what I got so far. And we will meet you at the table. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
There's dinner. Give it a try.
I'm getting the burger right now. Bit of mushroom. Then potato.
So
now I'm mixing it all together.
What do you think?
Really good. Really, really good.
So I don't know what to call it. Mushroom Swiss burgers with potatoes?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
There you go. Alrighty. We're going to let the hungry man eat. Oh, and over there you got, take a bite of that cottage cheese with grapes.
We got cottage cheese with grapes?
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying anything. We think it with grapes.
I would say something would be inappropriate.
Is it good? Alright. He's full of it tonight, you can tell. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.